Good evening, everyone. So happy to have you here with us tonight at our Monday evening Footsoak. Um, I will be introducing myself for a few minutes here, and then we'll get started enjoying this wonderful technique that can not only help us feel better, but help our meditations become so much deeper and more meaningful. So, welcome, everyone. My name is Jennifer. I am joining you from Ohio, from Cleveland, Ohio. And I started Saj a few years back, I would say, when I was a younger girl. And I have, I would say it was before I had my family, before I started my family. And it had such a change, such an impact in my life. And and it's really been such an important thing to me in every stage of my life. So I thought I would share a little bit tonight with you about, we talk a lot about how meditation helps us on an individual level, all the benefits that we feel, the transformations that take place within us. I can talk about that all day, but I thought I would share tonight with you something about how Sahaja Yoga can help transform our relationships as well. So when I was a young girl in my 20s, before I found Sahaja Yoga, actually, my relationship with my mother had kind of become estranged. We had stopped talking, and I I had started meditating, and I started to feel within myself this peace, this confidence, a joy that didn't have to have a reason. Um, I started to feel within myself my value. And as these things started to awaken within me, um, I kind of had an opportunity to introspect. I came upon a Mother's Day where I usually would have avoided calling my mother because, to be quite honest, I had I'd stepped away from that relationship because it was a difficult one. There was um, there was concern about how I would feel to see her or to talk to her. I always felt that being around made me sad and made me feel unstable, and I just wanted to be happy. And there was a lot of depression in that relationship. So I had avoided it and I felt that it was good for me to be detached from it for some time. But on this particular Mother's Day, through the encouragement of someone I dearly love, I I decided to call my mom because I had within me this new sense of self and sense of worth. And I just remember that moment of being on the phone and feeling so happy to hear her voice and to be nourished by her, that I could be nourished by her, that she could give me her love. And I got off the phone and I just felt so good. I felt that I had opened a door that I'd closed. And what ended up happening after that was she fell ill. She, I found out later on that she had cancer. And I have to tell you that our relationship became so deep and so loving and so supportive. And it was, I know it was 100% because I found Sahaja Yoga, because I had the capacity to not only nourish myself, but to become the source of nourishment. I had always said that I had to be the mother to my mother when I was little. Um, but I think when I found Sahaja Yoga, I really could feel not only that I was nourishing her, but that her love could nourish me too. Even when she was going through all of that, I could recognize it within her too. And I had so many beautiful experiences with her as she was going through it. And I would say one of the most meaningful things is that when she passed away, the moment she passed away, I remember feeling this deep silence, like how we feel in our meditation when we're completely at peace. And I remember feeling this silence fill the room, and it was such a joy that I could feel her spirit, that I could feel her essence, and I could feel mine, and it touched mine. And I looked around the room, and I was the only one smiling because I felt like so grateful that I had a chance to reconcile that relationship, to give back to her, to nourish her in a way that she really needed. And it would not have happened if I had not found Sahaja Yoga, and found this connection to myself. So I would say that in a worldly sense, it helped me to to find the real meaning of that mother-daughter relationship, that it could become an equal and mutual sense of respect and comfort and love. And from that time, from reconciling with my own mother, I started to also recognize how this energy within me, the Kundalini, it became like my own mother, that no matter if I had my mother or not, that I had my own mother inside, that she nourishes me, that she looks after me, that she always wants my benevolence, and she always knows how to correct me when I'm going off. She always knows how to guide me. And so this relationship to her, so in a way it's like I'm a child to her, to this Kundalini, and that she's growing me. And the more I look to her, the more I mature, the more I accept my gifts, my qualities, and the more she's proud of me and the more she can shine. And she also reminds me when I'm not taking care of myself and I need to, and I need to. So when we open our hands and we feel, the imbalances in our hands, or we feel the inability to be, thoughtless, she's telling us, she's reminding us. And I find that I've developed over the years this admiration and respect for my own mother, Kundalini inside, just as I developed it in real life. So it's a very special thing. We have found this capacity to love ourselves. And then because we have that love, we love others in the real sense. So with that little story, I hope you enjoyed. We can start our foot soak. So everyone should have their foot soak basin ready and their rinsing bucket. So we can begin. So let's start by raising our Mother Kundalini together and giving ourselves a bandhan. And as we raise the energy Let's try to bring our attention inside along the spinal column on the path of our Kundalini. Let's pay attention to our Kundalini, our mother Kundalini within ourselves. We can see as we raise it every time that it gets a little stronger. And then as we give a bandhan to ourselves, we're respecting her, we're honoring her, we're protecting her, and we're keeping her sacred. And so now, with our attention already moving upward, and we can start to feel this energy. If we just check the top of our head, we can feel the flow of the Kundalini. Can see how it's coming through our hands already, and through the top of our head, the Sahasrara chakra. We can use our hands to vibrate our Footsoak. So make a circular clockwise motion around the Footsoak, giving it a bandhan with our attention on top of our head. And when we're ready, we can place our feet. So we'll start by placing both hands towards the Mother Earth. When you're ready, you can close your eyes. And we can bring our attention to the earth below us, the earth under our feet. We can feel with our attention its gravity. The element of the Mother Earth exists within us as well. And so we can use the Mother Earth to enlighten our own subtle system. We can desire within ourselves that she takes away all of our burdens, all of our heat, and helps to bring us into the center, into the axis of our being. We can feel how our Muladhara, the bottom energy center, has a relationship with her, like a magnet. It settles us down and it purifies us. This, this chakra at the base of the spine is like a child which loves its mother. So as we enjoy this gravity and this comfort and this joy, we can take our left hand open and place it on our lap. Can keep our right hand towards the ground. And this is how we clear our left channel. Oh, Mother Kundalini, please cleanse and wash away all the heaviness, all the tiredness, any emotions or worries or fears. And let it flow down into the Mother Earth so I can enjoy my true essence, my true self. Oh, Mother Kundalini, please awaken my left channel. Please let me feel its quality, its power. Please help me feel the comfort in my left channel. Let me feel the joy of my existence. Let me feel the simplicity of just being with myself, completely accepting myself. We can take our right hand and just place it over our heart on the left side. Oh, Mother Kundalini, please rise and nourish my heart. Please awaken my true essence, which is the Spirit. If I have any fears, any preoccupations, any worries, I just surrender them to your lap, to your arms, knowing that you recognize me, my pure essence, which is innocence, which is purity. We can place our right hand back on our lap. Now we can clear our right energy channel. So we can leave our right hand open on our lap and our left hand can point towards the sky. And bring our attention to the right side of the body. Can take a deep breath. If we feel any tension or heaviness on the right side, we can just relax. Mother Kundalini, you know everything I need. You know my difficulties, you know my struggles. You know all of my aspirations. Please balance my right channel. Please take down all the heat and let it move out into the ether. Please help quiet the mind of all future plans. Give me the dignity and the presence to be in this moment, to be with myself. Please awaken my own power within the right channel, which is a sincere dedication to knowing you, to awakening you, and to sharing that love with the whole world. So now we can bring our hand back on our lap. And we can just watch ourselves now. See where our attention is. We can raise both our hands off our lap and see if we feel one hand is cooler or warmer. Maybe both hands are equally cool. So now let's bring our attention just for a few moments into the center channel. And we can do that by taking our right hand at the base of our spine and raising through the center channel our attention. And while we do that, we can say a very simple mantra, which is Om. This helps to call the Kundalini upward to the top of our head. Om. And as we go to the top of the head, we may feel the cool breeze or the warmth in the beginning of the Kundalini. We'll do this 2 more times. Om. Om. So with our right hand above our head, see what we feel on our palm. Now we can try our left hand. See if we can feel cool breeze. Sometimes it's not right above the head, sometimes it's a little forward or a little back. So we can try if there's a change in sensation. Also, we can move it up and down. Searching for that moment of recognition. Ah, there she is. So just finding, if you can, the cool spot. If not, just keep your attention up there. And then leave it there, up above your head. Bring your hands back to your lap. So now, as we wrap up this portion of the meditation, the Footsoak, before we move into a quiet meditation together, let's take down the ego and superego. So right now I have nice attention on top of my head, but I notice a little heaviness here. So what we can do when we feel that is the ego and superego cross the hemispheres of the brain. So just cross our hands like this and just gently pull down with our attention the ego and superego, and uncross your hands as you move down and move down the sides of the body, and just feel that you put it in the foot soak. So let's do that again. And really attention to relax the forehead when you do this. Just like you let water trickle down. You don't have to hold it up, you let it trickle down. So just let all your energy move down into the Footsoak from the head. Also, it's nice if you just take out the residual tension from your arms and your Footsoak. Maybe you feel in the back of your neck. You can do that too. Put it in your Footsoak, and even in your hips and legs. You can just squeeze it out into the Footsoak. Okay, so now you can rinse our feet. And don't worry about throwing it now. Just settle back and enjoy your meditation for the next few minutes with us. You can throw it in the toilet later. Or if you have a utility sink, that's fine. You can do that too. You can just dry off your feet. So now that we've done the clearing of the subtle system, which really it helps our third, second, and first centers so much, it also helps just relax us in general. So now we're going to have a little guided meditation and then quiet meditation. So with our hands open on our lap, let's just notice that we probably feel a sense of relief from the Footsoak, a lightening. So just bring your attention to that sense of relief, that refreshing change which has taken place. Settle down into that. So with my own hands open, I can feel one finger in particular that is tingling. It's this on my right hand, it's the middle finger, which is the right nabi, which is the right side of our stomach. So this could be me, it could be all of us, it could be the world. We can feel things within ourselves and within others. So we'll work on it together, and that's always the best. So let's take our left hand and we'll put it on the right side of our stomach. And we can ask our Mother Kundalini, please come to this right nabi chakra, this energy center. Please nourish it. And when we ask the Kundalini to nourish us in a particular space, we should try to be conscious of her presence, that we receive her graciousness and her attention, just like you would want to accept the presence of your most loving friend. And let her permeate and let her envelop this right side of the stomach. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anyone. Just let her accept you. Just let her work on you. And as she works on this center, we can ask her to help awaken its qualities. Mother, please awaken my dignity. Please allow my presence to be a source of love, to be a shelter to others. Okay, we can take our hand back on our lap. Now let's try to settle our attention higher now at the top of our head. So we can just raise our Kundalini with our right hand, massage the top of our head in a circular direction. And just raise the hand a few inches above. And just as you are sitting without any effort on your chair, so we can let our attention settle here at the top of our head, just resting without any effort above our head. When we do this, the nerves of the seventh center start to awaken with the flow of the Kundalini, helping us to become very quiet and peaceful and thoughtless in our meditation. So let's keep our attention here above our head as we bring our hands open. We can just keep that desire that the Kundalini with her gentle and loving attention, soothe and relax our scalp, our seventh center, the top of the head. And lovingly in return, we just settle down our attention there with her. And enjoy this quiet relationship between our attention and her. And as we enjoy her presence at the top of the head, you can also, from above, feel how she's risen through us. She's there sustaining us. And we just enjoy her company. So as we conclude, we can bring our hands in front of our heart. Sometimes we just say it best without any words. Our gratitude. So now, with the full awareness of her care, her love, her complete understanding of us, we can raise our mother energy. Kind of like how you would just softly move your hands through the water, bringing her with very light attention, with very light hands, up to the top of your head, very delicately, with lots of care. And then as you give yourself the bandhan, try to recognize that within you is something very special, something very sacred. Thank you, everyone. Very much enjoyed our time together. And we hope to see you again soon. Our next Footsoak on Wednesday. Have a great evening and enjoy some music, and feel free to keep meditating.